Hi Pisces, welcome to your November reading. We're going to look at the energies of November. We're going to look at what you need to focus on and the outcome, or the likely outcome of what November will reveal. Let's get some oracle cards. Okay, the first oracle, you got the spring, so see your seeds grow. I do feel like you need to have a plan. You need to have a plan in place or schedule things out, focusing on one goal at a time in November. You can have many goals, but I feel that you will extend yourself or expand yourself in growth if you focus on one important goal for yourself, and once you hit that milestone of succeeding with that goal. It could be a small goal like scheduling out something and you actually achieve it, whereas before it might have been on a back burner. You might have kept it on a shelf, metaphorically speaking, I feel. But spring is the time when you see things start to grow. It's like planting those seeds of faith and hope rather than doubts and fears. I feel like it's being positive mindset, positive affirmations, helping yourself out to listen to your intuitive messages that are coming through to you, because November is about growing and expanding for you, Pisces. I do feel you need to schedule out something. Some of you may not. When I say schedule out, there might be something that you're holding off. It's time to put that plan into place, or that idea into place. Bring it to fruition. Make November the goal setting month for you. So let's get one other card. We've got monkey, ingenuity, however you say it. The situation calls for adaptability and innovation. So adapting to the situation. Okay, so perhaps you have some days in November where there might be fears or doubts come into play, or it may be just going with the flow, adapting to the situation. For example, if you have a bad day, adapt to that situation or that experience or that emotion. So in other words, see it for what it is and then move through it rather than reacting. And innovation, looking for solutions rather than problems on the month of November. I get it. I'm a Pisces myself, so we work better when we're less stressed. We work better when we have a plan in place. Actually, we work better when we can just be free and pick and choose what we want to do rather than being restricted. And sometimes plans don't work for Pisces, but sometimes they do if you want to see things happen, or you want to gain momentum in your goal. But sometimes we are we are freedom seekers, so we don't like to be controlled or restricted, I want to say. Reading today, this reading is going to be straight to the point anyway. Work smarter, not harder is the key message here. Look at that, flipped out. Yeah, follow the leader. So this might be having that inspiration from others, but being that leader also, follow your own path, I want to say. Why is it not focusing? Following your own path here. But follow the leader means if you've got inspiration from another, see how they work things out. See how they were inspired. What worked for them. Bring it into your own plans, but make it yours, uniquely yours. It's like sometimes there's techniques that just work, and it's like a system where things there's rules, a bit like the Hierophant, where there's rules and regulations, things work out a certain way, and if you stick to the plan, I do feel you're going to expand yourself and grow or evolve in the month of November, I feel here. So let's get some oracle cards. If you hear any noises, that is my dog. For what the general energies are here, I'm going to get the Three of Pentacles, working with others in a more supportive and productive way. Knowing that you have people that have your back, I feel, and maybe choosing your circle of people to work with, and if you can't, blend in with their ideas with your own. It could be working more, it could be like you juggling things too, if you're just working on your own rather than with others. It means you may have multiple things going on, and maybe you need to extend help from someone else to lighten your load, some of you. Yeah, Six of Swords, so it does see you going onto a new path. So you've already made this path, made this journey already. I'm pretty sure you had this in the last reading, but it's like you've already got a plan in place. I mean, when I say plan, it's always you've got a thought in place where you want to go. So it's telling you to take that leap of faith, I want to say, and just work with the path that is already with you now. In other words, even though you've got a path in place, whatever is urging you in the month of November, that's what you should do. So perhaps you might have a creative idea you want to do. It's about taking action and doing it, even if it's like setting it out in a journal book and writing out how you want that to go, and then taking steps little bit by little bit. I know I've got an idea what I want to do in the month of November actually now. So we've got the Two of Cups that came out with the Four of Pentacles. So this is a partnership with finances even, because the Four of Pentacles is saying you may be building a nest egg, an empire. You may be trying to save money for a partnership or something you're committed to. It doesn't have to be a relationship, but you may be working towards that commitment for another or for your own life. You're making plans for yourself. And that's why you've got the Six of Swords, because this is telling you that you're on a path of growing and expanding. You're working hard with the Three of Pentacles, maybe with others or maybe with yourself, but you're getting ideas from others. Inspiration, motivation. You're wanting to have more for yourself with the Four of Pentacles. You're building from the foundation. You're building from the ground up. So you're building that foundation, that solid foundation with your finances here, I feel. And you're being committed to yourself, in partnership with yourself even. It doesn't have to be with another, but some of you may be partnering up with someone and you might be putting your finances together, working together as a team, going on a journey together as a team, some of you. If not, then it's with yourself and your higher self and your soul self, I want to say. So with the what to focus on, let's see what to focus on for Pisces in the month of November. Remember, we're being adaptable. We're bringing in solutions to any problems or issues. In other words, we're being creative, finding ways of doing things a brand new way. So let's get 3 cards. I'm going to get it straight away. You've got the Tower. So you're moving, you're changing, you're making things happen. It just means it's time to focus on changes in your life. Big changes. Let the month of November be your January. When everyone is starting things in January, let November be your January. Your beginning of the year of 2023. Let it be now. I just saw 5-5 there, which is saying there's big changes. It's pretty much how uncanny is that 5-5. The Page of Cups. Yeah, being creative, being innovation. Innovative. It's thinking outside the box, being unique. And even though it can be adaptability with the Monkey card, it's saying bring your imagination to the forefront. Listen to your soul. You might have big dreams, big ideas, and you're finally thinking about it. So, and then you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a beginnings of finances. So again, remember when I'm saying you're partnering up with someone else? It might be with yourself, but you're planning things out, and then you've got the new beginnings of finances. So you're creating a life that you want, that you love, that you're planning out something more for yourself. I feel like you're focusing on bringing creative ideas in November, making big changes with the Tower card, thinking outside the box and letting your imagination run wild. This is helping you get onto that new path of stability, the new path of financial. So you're opening the doorways to financial well-being, and it's your big dreams that is making this happen, and it requires you to make those changes. Don't let yourself be small, Pisces, is the message. Let yourself be grand and expand. So that's your message for the video. You're grand and expand. You grand and expand, or however I'm going to say it. So remember, with the follow the leader, this is saying that you may have ideas from others. Bring them into your ideas. Make them your own, unique. Like there is rules, regulations, how something happens. So if example, if any of you want to be a teacher, you know how it will go. You'll have to go to higher schooling, get the degree, whatever, you know, learn things. That's how it is, a system. But you know how others have done it. So that's how, but with a follower leader, it doesn't mean be a follower. It means look at the smart ways that other people have gained success and follow in their footsteps, but make it your own, create your unique self. Learn from the successes, is what I want to say. So that will level yourself up. That will help you grow and expand. Be grand and expand. I love that saying, grand and expand. Being grand and expand. I'm trying to figure out what name to call it. Anyway, the next 3 cards, let's see. 6 of Cups, Ace of Wands, and 3 of Swords. It's time to stop doubting yourself. With the 3 of Swords, you might still be healing yourself here. And I think it's some of you healing yourself from the past. So the outcome November, you're healing yourself from the past. That's what I'm seeing. And the Ace of Wands say now you're onto a new journey of inspiration, of creative ideas. You're no longer letting the past rule you. It's gone. You're kicking that out the door. You're no longer seeing yourself as small. You're leveling yourself up, Pisces, with the Ace of Wands. You're now stepping into your own. Again, follow the leader, but you're stepping out into your own. Being powerful leader. Pisces, I want you to look at yourself as a queen, king on a throne. Not in an egotistical way, but saying that you are enough and you can encompass whatever you seek, whatever you want to do. So let's get some clarity cards for this beautiful, beautiful reading here, Pisces. It's gorgeous here. I'm happy because I'm a Pisces, hey. I'm even going to listen to some of this. Start now, don't wait. November's just around the corner, but remember, make November your January. Everyone's starting the new year. Make November your new year. Don't wait. Be ahead of everyone else. 3 of Pentacles. Let's see. Spirit, what do we have with 3 of Pentacles? Clarity. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. There you go. Page of Pentacles, new beginnings. You've got an idea of how to make money. You know it requires hard work with the 3 of Pentacles, but you've got this idea. And you're letting your imagination take you on a journey of inspiration, of creativity in finances and well-being. It's about trusting in yourself and believing that you can accomplish whatever you seek, Pisces. 5-5 just showed up again as I looked at the clock. That's big changes coming up for you. It's like Spirit is saying, make those big changes with the Tower, because you must make those big changes. It's going to level you up. And by next year, this time next year, you're going to be so proud of yourself. You're going to be a winner here. I just feel some of you, if you don't take action, then it might not work for you. But if you take action and you follow your intuition, you're going to make headways, or however you say it. With the 6 of Swords, we have the 3 of Cups. Yep, celebration. It's saying here, the journey that you seek, the energies are showing that you're going to be very happy because you've now planned out some things. You're now focusing on that calling that's taking you places. It's going to take you places in the future, but you're making plans now and you're going to celebrate them. You're going to actually be happy with yourself because you've bloody got it off the shelf. That's what I feel. You've got it off the shelf now, that urge, that calling. Metaphorically speaking, you've got it off the shelf and now you're taking it into action. You're proud of yourself. With the 3 of Cups, you're celebrating with yourself, with others, whatever it is. You're now happy with that decision here. With the 4 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups, Spirit, what's the message here? Let's see. The message for Pisces. Let's see. Okay, we've got plenty of cards here. I'm going to start picking them out because they're just going to jump all out. Got the Wheel of Fortune. Yep, those big grand plans that you've got for stability here. Look at the Wheel of Fortune, clarity. That's where committing to your finances, committing to your foundation, your planning for your success here, it's going to lead to the Wheel of Fortune. Your time is now. The Wheel of Fortune is saying time is now. Start getting it together. Start doing it. Don't fight with others. In other words, there might be competition, feeling like you can't get what everyone else has. Compete with yourself, not with others. Because because that's where it's going to give you that 10 of Cups. Happy family, happy success. The energies of November is saying the plans that you take, the journey that you create, the calling that you listen to is going to take you to that 10 of Cups. That's where it's going to lead you. The clarity cards are saying, look, if you do what this tells you, what your intuition tells you, you're going to be happy, successful, and proud of yourself. You're going to love it. So with the Tower card, we have that's Knight of Cups. Might be big changes of love coming in November. Some of you may be getting new romance, something you've never thought about, or thought about, but because you were healing, you didn't want. So you might be open to love. This may be saying, be prepared to open your heart for someone new coming into your life. Don't doubt love. Big changes are happening. And if you're not looking for love at all, big changes of loving yourself, of healing yourself, Pisces, of being enough, loving yourself completely, big changes of love developing. And that's where you got to focus on, making big changes and loving yourself enough and allowing love to come in. If you're seeking love, if you're not seeking love, it's with yourself, it's with your projects, it's with whatever makes you happy and brings joy to you. With the Page of Cups, we're looking at big expanding imagination here. What brings you joy, Pisces? It's 8 of Wands. Moving forward with that big imagination of yours, you're running with it. You're not settling. It's no more mediocre for Pisces. It's leveling up. It's focusing on the future, because whatever you do now, Pisces, the actions you decide to take, get out of your comfort zone, stop doubting yourself, stop criticizing yourself, and make things happen, because you'll be proud of yourself next year, I feel. Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings of finances. You may be on a road to cleaning up your finances even. Ace of Pentacles, yeah, King of Pentacles, definitely on the road to stability here. He's got it all worked out, this King of Pentacles. He's grand, beautiful. He's strong, confident. And he encourages everyone around him to look at their finances. How can they build wealth? He's someone you'd go to, financial planner. He's someone you'd go to for wanting your finances in order. And that's where I feel like you're doing. You're making plans to get that success in finances, in your well-being. When you get success in your finances, everything else around you changes. You don't have to scrimp for things that you want. You want to go to shop and you have to count your pennies because you don't want to buy something for $1 more. I know for myself, I can be a Scrooge. I'll stand there for 10 minutes deciding on which one's the cheapest product. Well, the King of Pentacles is saying you no longer have to worry about that anymore, because you're creating your own wealth. You're being the boss of your own life. You're leveling up. With 6 of Cups in the outcome, removing any past, but you might be also bringing in memories from the past. In other words, when I say memories, creative ideas, something you wanted to do, but it's also healing the past. And I just saw 33. I'm not kidding you. 33 is any projects that you do, you will be well supported. Well, it's not exactly like that, but it's like it'll be well worth your while to do those creative projects, ideas. I'm trying to word for word it, and you'll be well supported by the universe, your angels, however you spirit with, however you look at it. But yeah, so 6 of Cups is looking at that strength, having that strength to move forward from the past, but having that strength to also bring your plans into motion from the past. You may have an idea that you wanted to do and you left it on the shelf from the past, and now you're ready to bring it into fruition. For example, me, I want to be an author. I kid you not, I never wanted to be, maybe when I was a kid, and now I'm making plans. How can I write a book? That's what I'm doing, and I'm starting that already. I bought a new journal and I'm going to write chapters, what the names are. So if you're thinking about being an author or writing a book, do that, or do similar. If you're wanting to be a teacher, wanting to be I don't know, real estate agent, or you want to be something else, entrepreneur, get a book and keep it for just that, and build that book of knowledge, learning what's your ideas, intuitive nudges. Write it in your book, or do it your way, however you like. I'm just saying how I'm doing mine. With 3 of Swords, I'm giving myself 2 years to write a book, and I want to get it published. It's going to be a big project, I know. It's scary. 3 of Swords, overcoming some pain. There might be some pain lingering in November. But I do feel you're getting over it. You're going to go over it. You got the strength in the 6 of Cups. So there's some of you are getting over some past pain that still are needing to be healed. Let that come through. Acknowledge it and work with it. In other words, work with it or work through it. Don't react to it too much. It's kind of hard. I get it. I have it sometimes. But 9 of Pentacles is where it's going to bring you. Focus on that success you want. When you've got pain, when you're feeling doubts, when you're feeling like you just can't do it, you want to quit something, rest. Don't quit. Rest and then get back on top. 9 of Pentacles is the 3 of Swords saying, overcome the pain, build your empire, build your career, build your creative projects. Focus on something you actually want to accomplish. What do you want to do in the next 2 years, Pisces? Or 1 year, or 6 months, or 3 months? Focus on that. Find a purpose for yourself. And that's where I feel you are. You're building your nest egg. You're building your wealth here. And even if you don't have wealth now, I certainly don't, you're finding ideas to create it. Again, 2233 came in. Look that up. 2233 key angel numbers. There's a reason why we're getting a lot of numbers showing up for Pisces. There we go. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, new beginnings or creative projects, because guess what? You don't want to feel like you're out in the cold and got no money. This is why your ideas are coming to the forefront now, because you don't want to feel that. You don't want to feel like you've got not enough money. So some of it might be causing you grief here. Having that lack and loss. Focus on the good that you already have and build that up. Build your strength up. That's what you need to focus on. You need to focus on your strength. So the outcome here for the month of November is you're building that strength from the past pain or past ideas that are going to help you. Take whichever resonates. With the 9 of Pentacles and 3 of Swords, we see that we're moving on from that pain and we're building our own nest egg. We're building our own empire. We're learning from the past. We're bringing that pain into the forefront and using it as to empower ourselves rather than to make us feel like we can't do it. It's empowering us. When we go through challenges, it helps us build strength from within, and it encourages us to build more for ourselves, because whenever people are in challenging times, what do? They want to get out of it. So what do? They find a solution and they get out of it. Not always fast enough, but it happens. Ace of Wands, new creative idea brewing with you, Pisces. I want you to run with it. Get going. Find it. Because this will help you overcome the feeling of lack. Find more for yourself, Pisces. I'm going to do 3 more tarot cards just for, you can use them as anything. This is just going to be spirit messages. I feel as a collective you can just use them as 3 together combined or whatever. If you want to use it as a yes or no, you can, but this is strictly just 3 bonus cards. The first one is Chariot. Things are kicking off for you, gorgeous Pisces. Kicking off with speed. You've got an idea and you're going to go with it. A 5-5 again, that idea, big changes coming up. I can't believe it. I never usually look at the time, but for some reason, Spirit leading me to it. I see 5-5 all the time, big changes, believe in it. With the Chariot, what else do we have, Spirit? For beautiful Pisces, we've got 2 cards. We've got the 4 of Pentacles. You're building a nest egg. This is what you're doing. You're going towards that nest egg. You're going towards that legacy, building an empire. When I say building a nest egg, when I say building an empire, it's building that wealth. Wealth is whatever you see wealth as. It doesn't mean you want to be a millionaire. It could be just want to be comfortable enough to buy whatever you want. Maybe you want to have land and build a vegetable garden, so you don't have to go buy in the shops. You've got it out in your garden. That's what I want to do anyway. The 6 of Cups, yeah, moving on from the past. So I do feel you're learning from the past here. With the Chariot, you're moving forward. You're moving forward towards stability. And you've learnt lessons from the past. And I do feel you bring an idea from the past as well. I feel you've learned a lot from the past. It's made you who you are now. It's made you decide that you don't want to repeat the past. So you're building your wealth now. It's also making you realize that you don't want to be hurt or in pain, and you're making strict boundaries, but good boundaries, healthy boundaries for yourself. And you're empowering yourself to change your life, change your plans, your well-being, whatever it is that you seek. I hope, Pisces, this reading has given you some insight today. Thanks, Pisces, for joining me here. I wish you the best today and going forward for the rest of the week and month. I'll see you again.